Come, fathers and mothers, come, sisters and brothers, come, join us in singing the praises of Zion, the praises of Zion. Oh, fathers, don't you feel determined to meet within the walls of Zion? We'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round.
Thank you so much. This is our third one of these in as many days, which is always an interesting experience, part of a tour. All kinds of new things are discovered, and we're so thrilled to be collaborating with Annie again. Annie, we've worked with for several years at this point, and she came all the way over from Monroe, where she's on faculty at Wingate. And this first set of Copeland pieces, we've both lived with individually on our own throughout our careers. Kerry has sung them solo with orchestra. I've sung them with a chorus at Lincoln Center, and they're just nostalgic and familiar and some of our favorites. So here we go with some more.
I never see a pretty gal in my life, but that she was a boatman's wife in pants. The boat dance. Oh, let's a boatman dance. Oh, dance all night till broad daylight and go home with the gals in the morning. Row the boatman, row, floating down the river, the Ohio. Row the boatman, row, floating down the river, the Ohio.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we shan't be ashamed to turn. Turn will be our delight, till by turning, turning we come round right. Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight.
Yes, the candidate's a dodger, yes, a well-known dodger, yes, the candidate's a dodger, yes, and I'm a dodger too. He'll meet you and greet you and ask you for your vote, but look out, boys, he's a dodging for your note. Yes, we're all dodging, a dodging, 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 yes, we're all dodging all the way through the world. Yes, the preacher, he's a dodger, yes, a well-known dodger, yes, the preacher, he's a dodger, yes, and I'm a dodger too. He'll preach you a gospel and tell you of your crimes, but look out, boys, he's a dodging for your dimes. Yes, we're all dodging, a dodging, 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 yes, we're all dodging all the way through the world. Yes, the lover, he's a dodger, yes, a well-known dodger, yes, the lover, he's a dodger, yes, and I'm a dodger too. He'll hug you and kiss you and call you his bride, but look out, girls, he's a-telling you a lie. Yes, we're all dodging, 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 dodging. Yes, we're all dodging our way through the world.
Shall we gather by the river, where bright angels' feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever flowing by the throne of God? Yes, we'll gather by the river, the beautiful river. Gather with the saints by the river that flows by the throne of God. Soon we'll reach the shining river. Soon our pilgrimage will cease. Soon our happy hearts will quiver with a melody of peace. Yes, we'll gather by the river, the beautiful river. Gather with the saints by the river that flows by the throne of God. That flows by the throne of God.
So we kicked off this little tour actually in Paris, France. We were invited to sing at the American Church in Paris, and we thought, well, we'll put together a program of French chanson, German lieder, and Italian arias, and they said, no, this is the American Church in Paris, so we want all American music. And Danielle and I just picked basically our favorite songs to sing. This next set is a set of Broadway songs. Some Enchanted Evening, I think I learned in high school. I believe you learned Till There Was You from the Music Man. Same thing in high school. And then to close this set out, we have a tough time finding duets for soprano and baritone because usually it's the baritone hitting on the young soprano. And this is just a fun little duet that is a little different from Leonard Bernstein's On the Town.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will ring in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you hear her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
just a collection of complexes and neurotic impulses that occasionally break through.
You mean sometimes you blow your top like I do?
I do. I try hard to stay controlled, but I get carried away. Try to act aloof and cold, but I get carried away.
Carried away, carried away. She gets carried, just carried away.
And when I sit and listen to a symphony, why can't I just say the music's grand? Why must I leap upon the stage hysterically? They're playing pizzicato and everything goes plato. I grab the maestro stick and started leading the
Carried away, carried away. You get carried, just carried away. And when I go to see a moving picture show, and I'm watching actors in a scene, I start to think what's happening is really so. The girl, I must protect her. The villain, don't respect her. I leap to her defense and punch a hole right through the screen. Carried away, carried away. I get carried, just carried away. I try hard to keep detached, but I get carried away. Try to act less booby-hatched, but I get carried away.
Carried away,
Carried away, carried away, I get carried away. When shopping, I'm a sucker for a bargain sale. If something is marked down upon the shelf, my sense of what is practical begins to fail. I buy one, then another, another, then another. I buy the whole store out, and I'm in business for myself. Carried away, carried away, I get carried away.
And when I go to see my friends off on a train, golly, how I hate to see them go. For then my love of traveling I can't restrain. The time has come for parting, the train's already starting. I hop a freight, and in a flash, I'm off to Buffalo.
Carried away, we get carried, just carried away.
Thank you so much. You can see why we love singing that one. This next set, all by perhaps a composer most of you have never heard of, Henry Dellinger, happens to be one of our best friends. He lives just a couple miles away from us in Oakton, Virginia. It's sort of a long history with Henry, but he's originally from the San Francisco Bay Area, and he was a boy soprano in the San Francisco Boys Chorus until his voice changed, and then he started playing piano. Fast forward many, many years, and now he's a full-time composer. In fact, this next weekend, one of his major works for a symphony is being premiered in Sydney, Australia. Pretty exciting. So this next set of songs are all pieces that Henry wrote specifically for our voices. And the album that we recorded a couple years ago is called At That Hour, which is sort of a shorthand version of the first song that I'm going to perform, At That Hour, When All Things Have Repose. The first three songs are James Joyce poems, and then we'll move on to a really fun blues number called Requiescat. It's an Oscar Wilde poem. Henry wrote it and dedicated it to his father-in-law, Saul Kravitz, who had a wicked sense of humor, as did Oscar Wilde, as does Henry Dellinger. So even though the poem itself is quite sad, that Oscar Wilde wrote it in memory of his younger sister who departed in her teens, kind of tragically. The poem is beautiful, and Henry decided to set it in the American blues style. He even called it a wild stride, W-I-L-D-E. And then the last piece we'll perform is Amore e il cor gentil. This is the only song that we're performing that's not in English. It's in Italian. It's from Dante's La Vita Nuova. And Henry wrote it specifically for us and for our mutual friend's wedding that took place in Florence, Italy. We all went. It was at actually the American church in Florence. And the wedding was on March 4th of 2020. And we were there. And it was wild and beautiful. And we keep requesting Henry to write duets for us, and he keeps obliging, and we're very, very grateful. So please enjoy some Henry Dellinger.
To love before
The eyes that mock me sign the way whereto I pass at eve of day. Grey whose violet signals are the trysting and the twining star. Oh, pain, high-hearted youth comes not again. To know the signs that mock me as I go. Thy eyes that mock me and the way whereto I pass at eve of day. Grey whose violet signals are the trysting and the twining star. A star of pain, high-hearted youth comes not again. Nor them yet to know the signs that mock me as I go. The signs that mock me as I go. As I go. As I
lamps in the sleeping lake. The lamps in the sleeping laburnum tendrils the sly reeds whisper in the night a name, her name, and all my soul is a delight. And all my soul is a delight. A swoon of shame, a swoon of
Tread lightly, she is here under the snow. Speak gently, she can hear the daisies grow. All her bright golden hair, tarnished with rust, she that was young and fair, fallen to dust, fallen to dust. Lily-like, white as snow. She hardly knew she was a woman. A woman so sweetly she grew. Coffin board, heavy stone lie on her breast. I vex my heart, alone she's at rest. Peace, peace, she cannot hear. Lyre a sonnet, all of my life's buried here. Heap earth upon it. Requiescat.
Gotta love the blues. So we've come to our final set. This is all Duke Ellington, who was a native of Washington, D.C., so we're happy to present. Nope.
We're doing Amore.
We're doing Amore, never mind, sorry. I just want to keep going in English.
Where are you going? Yep.
Thank you.
Raziona senza ragione.
Fallina dura quando
amorosa.
amor per sire,
Amor per sire, cor per sua maggiore.
dentro la col dormendo
Dentro la palma si riposa.
talvolta bocca
Talvolta bocca e lunga stagione.
pietate
tanto dura allora in costui che fa svegliar lo spirito d'amore.
At long last.
Now it's time for the Ellington, honey. Did you want to talk about it?
Just a little bit. So this, Henry, we met Henry, oh my gosh, 2004, and we kind of started collaborating. Henry and I are both, have Latino heritage. His mother's side of the family is from Nicaragua, my dad's side is from Mexico. And our first collaboration was an all-Spanish album called Canciones Españolas. We have the At That Hour. The one in the middle is an all Duke Ellington album called Heaven and Earth, Songs of Duke Ellington. And as the story goes, I came across these arrangements by Larry Ham, who wrote 3 arrangements for this soprano no one has ever heard of, Renee Fleming. And Henry and I started encoring with one of these songs, and people came up to us afterward and said, "Oh, we love the Spanish music, but when are you going to do an all Duke Ellington album?" And I thought, well, we need more than three arrangements. So asked some friends who wrote some arrangements for us. It came down to the wire a bit. We were 2 weeks away from recording day, and one of those arrangements didn't come through. And we were all sitting around after dinner one night, and as the story goes, I don't remember saying this, but apparently I looked at Henry and I said, well, it's on you. You're going to have to write something. And my mother, who, as Kerry mentioned, is an organist, she said, you know, Come Sunday is in the United Methodist hymnal. That's by Duke Ellington. And of course, we had all kinds of hymnals in the house, so she pulled it out, plopped it in front of Henry, and right away he started noodling. And this was the first ever thing that he put pencil to paper, started his arranging. He called it the gateway to composing, and that's all he's doing these days. But half of that album he ended up arranging for us. So Come Sunday was the first thing. I performed it this morning at the service, at the 10 a.m. service. It never gets old. And then, why do I always forget the name of the one that you do? Because I recorded it. Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me. It's really fun and playful that Kerry will do, and then we will end up with Don't Get Around Much Anymore, which Henry arranged specifically for the two of us to sing.
And I just want to encourage you, if you've enjoyed the music of Henry Dellinger, you can go to his website, henrydellinger.com, and learn a whole lot more about the stories behind the songs. He also has the poetry for the James Joyce up there, and also the Oscar Wilde piece that I sang. And also a lot of notes about At That Hour. Not about At That Hour, but about the Duke Ellington Heaven and Earth, and how that whole project came together and came to fruition. So.
Thank you.
dear Lord of love, God Almighty, God above, oh, please look down and see my people Lord, dear Lord of love, God Almighty, God above, please look down and see my people through. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the day. Come Sunday, that's the day. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the
Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. Why people tear the seam of anyone's dream is over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance. If you should take the word of others you've heard, I haven't a chance. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we're apart? The words of my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we're apart? The words of my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. much anymore. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo-da.
Don't get around much anymore. Miss the Saturday dance.
Heard they crowded the floor.
Couldn't bear it without you.
Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door.
They'd have asked me about you.
Don't get around much anymore.
Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease.
But nevertheless, why stir up memories?
Didn't know it on dates. Might have gone, but what for?
Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. It's the Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor.
Couldn't bear it without you.
Don't get around much anymore.
All the days at the club.
Got as far as the door.
They'd have asked me about you.
Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease.
But nevertheless,
Why stir up memories?
didn't know it on dates.
Might have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Don't get around much anymore. Don't get around much anymore.
Don't get around much anymore.
Don't get around much anymore.
Okay, let's see that. We do have one more for you. And before we do it, I have to say a huge thank you. Well, number one, to my dad, because if my dad hadn't made this happen, we wouldn't be here right now. Number two, he's been trying for years to introduce me to the Director of Music Ministries at Myers Park Baptist Church. And Kevin, how long have you been here now?
About a year and a few months.
Yeah, I think we met just at Easter a year ago. Yeah. Kevin Gray, Director of Music Ministries at Myers Park Baptist Church. Thank you so much for hosting us this afternoon. I know this is time out of your life away from your family, and we really appreciate you being here and hosting this whole event. So thank you for making this all happen. You talk.
This last piece we're going to do for you, it's very special to us, and we realize every time we perform it how special it is to a lot of people. We see that immediately. It's a very familiar tune. "O Waly Waly" is the tune. The text to this setting, this arrangement, is Corinthians, and this is the Hal Hobson arrangement of "The Gift of Love."
Though I may speak with bravest fire, and have a gift to all inspire, and have not love, my words are vain, a sounding brass and hopeless
Oh, I may give all I possess, and striving so my love profess, but not be given by love within, the prophet soon turns strangely thin. Come, Spirit.